Go through.
Hey, we can go. We can just send this. We'll just be at the mic. We can go like this. We can work this.
Okay.
Alright, we're just good.
Okay, we might record it.
Yeah, we're already recording. And then I'll just. Alright. And 3, 2, 1. Alright, everybody. We had a little bit of a crash out for a little bit, but
Yeah,
we
we
figured
did.
it out eventually, and we are good to go, at least momentarily, until something else happens. But
Hopefully it doesn't. We'll cross our fingers for it.
fingers crossed. Unfortunately, we did miss the scoring of.
EKU, actually. We're actually up 1-0.
Oh,
Very
very sweet.
start the game real quick, so that's a good sign for EKU. But just like
Yeah,
that,
wow.
RPI is going to take it right back. It's a great pass right to the middle. And it's just a great finish by J1 right there.
Yeah, that pass was extraordinary. Way to play in rotation. And they just make it look so easy, man. You know, I was playing a little bit before we hopped on the stream, and I mean, you saw it. These guys definitely make it look easier than I do.
There's the team captain. He's trying to do something, but it just goes nowhere at all. I mean, these guys, I don't know the ranks off the top of my head, but they've been playing for a long time. Earth, I do know, has been here for the past 2 years at least. So, they're definitely pretty good. Gato tried to take control. Unfortunately, can't do it. North started with a great challenge right there. Groove has it wide open net. Good save by Earth. We're just going to take it up on the wall. He's got somebody in the middle, but Gato's there to cut it all off.
Oh, and that's going to be RPI wide open. Strider can make something happen here. They are in rotation.
It's a great challenge by War. Earth's got to be able to do something, or at least get it out of the scroll. Yato will. But it's going to be right on target. What another save by Yato.
Yeah, Crimean not giving it up. North Strider going to clear.
EKU's having great challenges here. Just keep this ball out of net.
Wow.
But at the end of the day, like, this is only going to get you so far. You're going to keep it. It's going to keep getting pounded to your throat. And then you're not going to have enough time to do anything. And EKU's got to be able to create some offense here if they wanted to change this game around.
Yeah, and this ball has been in the air for a while, and they're still working on getting it clear. It just feels like every time that they bounce it out of the goal,
RPI is just there.
coming there, yeah.
Really,
They do
just
manage
like
to get
right
it out,
there.
though.
Oh, this might be a great shot.
Oh!
I was about to say, did Yato end up hitting that? I can't tell.
And we'll see it. Pops that one up. It comes straight back to
He's
him.
going to get
He
right off the corner of his
tip him.
car.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness, that was beautiful.
Wonderful shot there.
Just like that, EKU is up 2-1.
Yeah, what a great way to start off the series.
Love it. It's going to go to North Star. He's got some time. Let's just get it out of our net, basically, at this point. Ghetto is going to put it right to Groove. It's on RPI side, though, so that gives EKU some time to, like, strategize for a second.
Yeah, way to rotate back there pretty much immediately as soon as RPI gets control.
Good communication there.
Yeah, and that's going to be
to
up.
open net. It's going to be too high, though.
Yeah,
Yato
but Yato
needs to
in.
challenge. There we go. Up 3-1, EKU. What a quick turnaround.
Yeah.
I mean, shoot, we just saw it on their defensive end for a solid at least minute and a half.
Yeah.
And we get two quick goals to put us up 3-1.
Yeah, and RPI was trying to go for it again. They were trying to pound us in there, but we managed to clear it out, and then a great pass and score by EKU.
Earth's going to challenge up the wall. Can't get there, unfortunately. That's okay. Yato has some time. I was smart putting it to the side. I don't know about that hit by North, though. Got lucky there. And we don't get another hit. Earth's going to get demoed. That's okay. Yato's going to put it on the other side. Gives Earth some time to recover.
And North's up for it. Keeps it up.
Earth is also right there. Earth might make a play. He's going to put it off the wall. It's not going to go anywhere.
Great save by Yato, trying to get that one out. Crimean takes control of the ball for the side of RPI. Earth's going to be on the challenge, gets it over to their side as well, and takes it right back. Ball is up in the air. Yato for the shot.
Great shot.
Nice.
I will say, we never streamed Maroon last season, right? But their rotations are definitely that's what's leading, like helping them with this game, really. They're all in the right spot at the right time. And even if they're not, they're at least close enough to make a difference.
Yeah, North right there.
Unfortunately,
Yeah.
North just didn't have a chance.
Yeah, jumped a little too short here. Great shot by J1. Just winning the kickoff there. Groot takes it over and just bounces it right above North.
Exactly.
Nothing you can do there.
Not much. I mean, you can maybe react a second sooner, but still, I mean, that's a toss-up all day long.
Oh, what's
Then
up for?
great chance by North. Ward's gonna still be in the air. Oh, what a
Oh.
dribble. Oh my goodness. What a great shot by Ward there.
As he just pops this one up, keeps it in the air, dribbling for a while. I think it's a flip reset now. Looks like it at the end.
I think so.
Man.
It's kind of hard to tell. Now, in those angles, it's a little difficult. Groot's gonna have a nice challenge. Jail's just gotta get this out of this.
Yeah, and a great clear by EKU. Even though they put it in front of the net.
Earth has some time to dribble. He's gonna get past that first defender. Yeto tried. That's gonna go up. Kinda interested to see what EKU is gonna do here. You got a minute left in this game. Man. I mean, you have control with 1-0, but that 1-0, that one goal lead can just go so quick.
Yeah. EKU are doing a great job of keeping it on RPI's side and in their corner.
I think if you're EKU, that should be your game plan. Now you have 40 seconds left in this game one. Keep it out of your side. Even if you're not getting good shots, shots are shots. And that's really all that matters because the pressure's staying out of your half. That's what you need at this point.
Yeah, and they're doing a great job of battling against this RPI. They're keeping the ball out of their side of the court. North with a couple of great saves. Here's another shot. Crimean on the follow-up, not going to be able to connect. North is going to chase this one down.
He's going to put it in. Great
Nice.
challenge right there by North.
Yeah.
He just read the defender because the defender was catching it, which he actually did. He just read it perfectly.
And honestly, great job by EKU. I feel like every time that they've gotten it out towards their side, RPI are not in rotation, and they just punish that hard.
But especially right here in these final seconds of this game one, I mean, your rotations, if you're down, really go out the window because, I mean, you're thinking, I got to have a goal here to keep this game alive. And, you know, RPI, that's exactly what they tried, and, you know, they just suffered for it, which is what happens, unfortunately. And EKU's actually going to take this game one. They actually killed it. I'm kind of surprised that they didn't dribble it out.
North with 5 shots on the goal.
I like that. I mean, you've got 9 shots in total for EKU versus their 9 as well. Looks like Earth is Earth is really not the shot taker. I think he more than likely is a setup man. He's that middle man, which that's interesting to see because a lot of like teams in Rocket League.
Yeah, a lot of the teams in Rocket League, you're saying?
I mean, you see a middleman sometimes, but everybody usually plays that middleman.
Yeah.
Normally. So to see that Earth is playing that middleman role is interesting, to say the least. So I'm kind of interested to see if that changes. Maybe that was just game one. But that's kind of seen how they were playing it. But I guess we're going to find out here in game 2. Well.
Yeah, and honestly, I feel like a lot of RPI's problems just came from a bit of over-aggression. I mean, they would go for the ball, and they would keep it in our half pretty strong, but then as soon as we got it out, no one was in rotation to fight against our shots. And North is going to try to start us off here early.
It's going to be a double challenge there, and it gets out. Earth is actually by himself in his end, but he seems to be doing okay. It's going to be off. That's a great demo by North because it's actually going to group right there.
Crimean able to contest, and it's going to be in our corner, but this is kind of similar to the start of last. They kept it up, but we were able to battle back. Group trying to chase after. J1 is going to put it back in our corner. Earth, I feel like, has gotten a lot of these crucial clears. Yato going to be left in front, goes for the dribble, and we'll put it out in front. North tries to help him out.
Communication right there.
Yeah.
That's what it looked like. Oh, I think we got a team bump right there. And I think that's ultimately what led to the goal. I'm pretty sure that's what happened. Let's see real quick. Maybe not. I don't know.
Just some miscommunication, I think.
Yeah,
Can you talk to me a little bit of how communication kind of affects the way that you approach rotations and clears?
I mean, without communication, you have no rotations in this game. I don't know if you've ever seen RLCS or anybody in the chat has. But if you ever listen to like when they do like a little, like they try to hear the commentating of those players, man, I mean they're talking absolutely nonstop. Like you do not stop for 5 straight minutes.
Yeah.
You really don't. And without that communication, you cannot efficiently play this game. You can't, because that is what depends on your rotations. That's how you know who's going up, who's staying back, who's actually going for a ball. And so without that, you don't have rotations whatsoever. I mean, obviously we can't get an in-depth of what they're actually talking about in the game, but if I had to be a guessing man, all they're talking, for the most part, is rotations.
Yeah.
It's a great pass, really, there by Yato. Earth's just a little slow to react, which is fine. It's still going to be on RPI's end. It's going to be right in the middle, just nobody there for EKU.
Yeah, Yato just a hair late. Earth going to keep it back over there as well. Puts it right back up. Yato going to try to close on in. North is actually going to take the shot.
What a great shot, but it's a great save by War. Earth tried to put it in the middle. Unfortunately, cannot get it. And we're going to have to start rotating back a little bit.
Yeah, here comes the pressure from RPI that we saw before. Earth is going to get another great clear. Unfortunately, will get demoed.
Great demo there by Gru. Smart demo.
Yato's got to go up for a shot, try to contest. North as well.
It's a great pop-up there by Yato, because you're giving yourself some time to actually reset versus going direct. You just let it pop up, let it sit in the air for a few seconds, which is what he did, which was smart.
Yeah, Caribbean going
You
to
go right back to North. North just misses right there. I don't know whether or not he should have went for it. He just kept on rotating because he stopped mid. Oh, we have an open net right now. Not good.
Yeah, that's
Get
pretty...
lucky there, to be perfectly honest. I'm not going to lie.
Yeah, I agree. They're definitely a little bit lucky. Earth will get the fatal clear, though, so it'll be back on the side of RPI, and there could be a follow-up here. North is going to go for it. Pops it right back up.
Oh, yeah, great shot. Lord have mercy. That was a great shot from that angle. Very difficult. Earth's going to take that boost. He should get at least another hit. War's actually going to get this save. It's a great shot, though. We popped up right in the middle.
J1 going for it. We'll hit it over. Earth with another great block. Premium's going to put it in front. No one in front for RPI. It's going to go right over the head. North has control of the ball, but no boost to work with. It's going to sit back towards Earth. He's going to bounce it off. Yato sends it back to the corner.
Great bump on Yato right there by Gru to really save that attacking play for RPI.
Oh,
Earth hasn't opened that group. Might get this. Yato has to hit it. He knows what's happening.
Off the back.
It's going to go across everybody's head. War somehow is going to get there. These great roads. These are better rotations for RPI in Game 2 than we saw in Game 1.
Yeah, it really feels like War is the person on the RPI that is doing a lot of these saves.
Yes.
Just like Earth is for us.
Yes. He's more. He seems a little bit more defensive minded, for sure. We've got a great pass right there. How does Groot doesn't hit that, but I do not understand how he does it.
Yeah, it's a little lucky for us.
Yeah, we'll definitely take that for sure. Gonna pinch it off. Yato's gonna get a nice hit. He's over Earth's head. He's gotta react a second sooner. That's really what's killing us here in Game 2, is our reaction time.
Yeah.
In Game 1, we were reacting a little quicker. Here in Game 2, we're missing balls by a second.
Yeah.
And that's what kills you in Rocket. If you react just a second late, it costs you everything. Great shot there by Earth. Is we're actually gonna pop it up? He does. We've got to be able to get a shot here on target, or at least keep it up. Alright, so you're in the final second. So if the ball, as long as the ball stays in the air, which it's not going to, it continues. So that could have been an opportunity. Earth just gets an unfortunate hit there. And we're going to lose the series, and the series is going to be tied 1-1.
Yeah, and honestly, I felt like overall, EKU still having good, consistent reads of the situation. It felt like just a hair late on those micro adjustments to really make sure that they were in position for, the passes.
Totally agree. I think another thing that I've noticed just between Game 1 and Game 2, when EKU is in that defensive position, They seem to like rush everything just a little bit, and when you're rushing on the defensive end, that doesn't necessarily mean something good for your offensive end because they translate very well. Great shot there by Earth. Great pass by Yato off the backboard. As I was saying, like whenever you're rushing your defensive end, it translates to your offensive game. And when you're rushing on offense, that's whenever you're not gonna get clean shots. And so you're rushing back to defense, and there's no calm in that storm that is Rocket League, honestly. So right there, they did find a great calm. It was very clean, very it was quick, but it was relaxed, and that's what it has to be. Great shot there by War. Earth unfortunately just misses.
That was a great pass as well.
I think it was North. Yeah, it was North.
There was a pitch right there.
North tried to get it, and we just left them an open net, unfortunately.
Tie game here in game number 3.
I'm really interested to see how EKU is going to play this defensively.
Oh, and Earth's going to get control of the ball early on. Drew's
That-
going to be there to pinch.
North
North,
might be
go
able
for the
to push
shot.
this in.
Oh.
What a great save by North.
But Earth
Great
is
job
on the
by Earth.
rebound.
Love that. That is rotations
Uh-huh.
at its finest right there.
Yeah, and he does that with pretty low boost as well. He just pops it open, manages to slip through the net. And I mean, War has to go for a double save there and just can't get it done. So
Facts. And so you mentioned boost. You don't even need boost to win in Rocket League, to be perfectly honest. I mean, it really is all about timing and placement is what it is. Your boost helps, but you don't need boost to win this game. But, see, somehow he gets it through the first defender, but then he's stopped by 2. This is where our rotations have to come into play, and we've got to calm down just a little bit. Because we're right there, we're in a 2v3 situation. A little stressful, but if we can be calm through it all, we should be perfectly fine. Okay, great pinch by Yato. Not what I expected to see, but I like it.
Oh my god.
Miscommunication there, unfortunately.
That would be one up. No clear yet for EKU.
I think it should be going right back to Earth. He's gonna put it in the corner. He's got some time.
He tries to work it. War's gonna steal it back. Yato's gonna pop that one.
Popped right up. Oh,
great.
Yato's gonna get it out. But it's gonna go
It's gonna
straight
go right back
to
in
goal.
front.
Oh
Group.
my gosh! Group just misses that. I don't know how. He hit the widest goal that I've seen in a long time. But I'm not gonna complain.
Yeah, we'll certainly take those. And EKU's still working on a clear here. Yato will be the one to touch it. Gru's going to push it back. And this could be a chance for EKU to extend this lead.
Right in the middle. North's gonna
Oh, Earth on the shot!
Unfortunately, he gets demoed. But if we're gonna pop it up, Yato gets bumped. Or it has no boost to dribble here, so this is a dead ball at this point. Let's see.
Earth can make it work, and he bounces.
What a great
save by Groot.
It's a great shot. It was just slow, is all it was.
Yep.
It's got to be a little faster. But
And Yato's working to put that one in front. North's not going to be in rotation.
He's got one on his hip. He's fine. He gets it up. Great pinch. It's going to be a pass to Earth. Can't get there. Communicate. You got one on you, Earth, but that's about it. Great pinch. Don't know if it was meant. North is going to be able to get an easy clear here. Should. No boost. Can't hit it. Great bump, though. I'm going to put one of our guys out of play. Earth should hit this.
Yeah, he will.
A great shot on target. Just long. Just long.
And Jay want to go for the fake. North tries to take back control. Yato's going to have to back up. Earth is going to get that clear out. It's going to go straight towards War, and he's going to be able to touch that one up. And right now, it just feels like it's all over the place. North with a great save.
What a great save by North.
And it's still in EKU's corner, and with 2 minutes on the clock, you really want to see some forward progress here for EKU.
For sure. Like we saw, I mean, it's the same repeat of game 1 and game 2, honestly. It's just pounded down our defensive end. And we've got to just get it in our attacking third, honestly. And we're going to put ourselves in a better position. A little bit more calm. Because right now, we're just rushing to get back and keeping it out of net.
Yeah.
And that is a very hard way to play Rocket.
Yeah.
Miscommunication or just a miss by Earth.
And
Great challenge by Earth. sees that defender coming up. Great communication in there for
Nice.
North to leave that for Earth, and another great shot. So I'm going to take back my statement that Earth is a middleman because he has all
He
3
has
goals and he has 6
He has
shots.
been putting it in.
Oh.
I mean, even still on that back end, you know, he has been the one that's been doing a lot of that clearing. Yato and North obviously can't be understated, but Earth really feels like he's doing a lot here in game number 3.
Facts.
Oh,
and
my gosh.
North's going to get a quick shot.
You heard you talking about how Earth only had all 3 goals.
Yeah, I
He
know.
took that one straight away off
North
kickoff.
heard me. He's like, I got to get one.
And J1 just a hair late on the save there.
We're going to have a 4-1 advantage for EKU going into this final minute of play here in Game 3. I mean, if you're EKU, you have a lot of time to be comfortable. But don't be too comfortable. Because I've seen it before, that lead can change super quick.
Yeah, and Earth is going to be able to slip the net on that
Earth
one.
said, I want to get comfortable, so I'm going to put it back in the net.
Yeah, I think that miscommunication you're talking about right there. I mean, War is left to kind of defend in his zone. He's off wall, can't really do much, and then Groot has to travel back, and it's not going to be able to make it in time.
Exactly. So you got a 5-1 advantage here for EKU. I mean, I think Irv said it in that last goal. He's like, I want to play comfortable. Give myself a minute to rest, so to speak. So, don't rest too much, Irv. Gotta finish out game 2, or game 3 here.
Yeah, really, you should kind of want to just keep it in their corner of the map.
Yeah.
Not really worry about it too much. If you get a shot, you get a shot, but just keep taking them regardless.
Exactly. And Earth doesn't need a save, but I like him even trying now.
That's a great clear by North, even though War's going to hit it back, and they'll just continue to keep it up, pop it up into their own corner.
Realistically, at this point, RPI does not have a chance. It's impossible to score 4 goals right here.
Yep. And so that will be game number 3. I mean,
EKU's gonna take it.
They look pretty strong too, and you know, even in that game that they lost, game number 2, the score was pretty low. I think it was what 1-2.
Yeah, I think it's 2-1 is what it ended up being.
Very low scoring, and it was pretty strong overall. And I'm interested to see, you know, will this continue forward? Because both the game wins for EKU have been blowouts. You know,
Yeah, they really have. Yeah.
Whereas the one game win that RPI has, you know, it was just barely edged out for them.
Exactly, and I think you're really seeing EKU get comfortable here, and I think that's because I mean, just playing in Rocket League in leagues myself, like there's a difference between rank and then playing comp.
Yeah,
it's a whole different atmosphere, and so getting comfortable in this setting, you have to do it quick because if you're not, your series is gonna go by quick.
Yeah, Groot's got an early shot here. Earth's going to be up, and
What a
he
great
will not
double
be able
by
to
Groot.
stop it.
Just unfortunately can't do anything there.
And that early shot, I mean, that is, you know, Groot trying to make up for a little bit of woes we saw in the past 3 games, you know, missing some easy shots. He's going to put one up early for RPI and force EKU to be on the back foot.
Exactly. I mean, EKU, don't take that to heart, though. You've got basically 5 minutes still to play. Get this back and get some more goals onto as well. So,
Yeah,
great touch by Yato to get past Boar. Has an open net. He's got some time.
Well, that's nice.
It's smart. He's seen the defender going up. Let the defender make the play there, honestly.
That was a pretty good play there by Earth and
I was
Yato.
about to say, I like the idea.
Yeah.
It just didn't
Translate.
It didn't turn out how they thought it would, nor did how I thought it would turn out either.
And Yato's going to be in the rotation here, and we watch as EKU, they all flood back as RPI starts to lay on the
Counted by
pressure.
Yato.
Earth with a nice dribble.
Earth
clearing
could
it.
be able to take great advantage. Let's see. Yato's going to put it off the sidewall. It's going to be right to the middle. Ward's got a lot of time to dribble. Earth's just going to pop it
That's
back
a
up.
nice
Hey, we'll take that. Keep it on that opposing end all day long. Keep it out yours.
Yeah, lots of bumps happening around the ball here.
Bad double challenge though. That's the thing
Yeah.
that I've seen a couple times, and I think that's why we lost game 2 is those double
challenge.
commits. Because you're putting yourself in a 2v1 situation immediately at that point.
Yeah,
Eh.
way to steal the ball back. Make sure it doesn't land in front
Gotta
of the
get it
net.
out.
Yeah.
He does. Still get this one out. Great bump to get that out.
Yeah, it just feels like we're having trouble clearing right now. You know, they get the ball into our side of the map for a while here, and just a matter of getting it out. Earth with a close clear there, and that'll put it on to J1. He's going to take another shot.
What a save
Just
by
barely
North.
a miss.
What a save by Yato out of the goal.
Wow.
I mean, you can tell whenever we're on this defensive end, we are just rushing and not thinking too soft. What a great shot by Earth, but a great save by War as well. But when we're on this defensive end, like we have been for a majority of this game, we're rushing, just like all our attempts. I mean, you're seeing simple misses on balls that should be cleared. So, I mean, EKU's got to learn to be comfortable there. It's a great flick off the back wall. Shouldn't have a goal. Great clear there.
Yeah, War's going to demo Yato, and that's going to force a lot of pressure on the North here to keep this one out in front. Yato going to be able to come off respawn and get it. Earth's going to be in the pocket here, and he will bunch that one out. War going to go for another shot, bounce off the back wall. J1 going to take it.
It's a great shot.
And that will slip the net.
And just like that, I mean, watching this replay right here, you can see EKU just rush a little bit. I mean, Yato's going for this ball. He's boosting the entire time. You've got to be a little patient. Let the ball and the game come to you. Don't always have to go to it.
Wise words from a wise man. He's just going to put back over towards EKU's side. War's going to go for an early shot. Group going to try to follow up, but it will bounce around, and North's going to get a hold of it. And it's just going to be up in our corner, man. It feels like a repeat of game 2, I won't lie.
It really does. I did like North right there in that last possession in the corner. He took it slow. And whenever you're taking it slow as a defender,
oh, that was clean.
That's just unfortunate right there.
A great pass by Groot there, and War's just right in rotation.
Gang just bumps North straight up play. And there's just, unfortunately, it hit Yato, and Yato almost gets a clear, but doesn't. So EKU's actually going to be down 3-0 here with 1:40 left. Still plenty of time to get 3 goals, maybe even 4. Hard. Not impossible. Probable though. Although,
yeah, they could certainly do it. You know, if they string 3 along here, get some of that pressure back. But I think part of it is I agree with you 100%. Sometimes you have to let the ball come to you, not the other way. And Earth, patient as always, right there. I think that's a perfect example. You know.
Yeah.
Maybe even cutting it a little close, but
yeah.
He lets the ball come to him. He gets a nice
exactly.
clear.
I mean, and like he was like playing it slow. It lets you have time to regroup and actually set something up for your team as a team. As we approach the final minute, if EKU wants to even come back in this game, we've got to make a offensive play.
Yeah.
We've got to.
I mean, they'll put it in the corner, but it's a matter of can we translate. North's going to come on around. We'll get the ball up in front. Yato going to be there just off the backboard. Earth tries to follow up. It's going to be popped up once again. And that'll be a clear from J1. And I think that's going to seal the deal here for EKU in Game 4.
It probably will. I would have to agree, most likely, with you there. But I mean, if you're EKU, look at what you need to work on for this upcoming game in Game 5. I mean, you EKU, you've got to tell yourself to slow down, calm down a little bit. Yeah, it's week 1. Those jitters are probably high, to be perfectly honest, as we see RPI red just take another goal, make it 4-0 in the last 10 seconds. But if you're EKU, you've got to reset your mind for a second, calm down, and then just play your game, honestly.
And, yeah, I mean, I think this one's going to go into... we're going into Game 5, we'll be tied 2-2. And, yeah, I mean, kind of said a little bit about how, RPI's ones have been, pretty close. This one has been a blowout for them. It's kind of interesting, how you see the team dynamics work. What are you thinking when you see a match like this where it's blowouts, for both squads?
I mean, that tells me that both these squads are very evenly matched, to be perfectly honest. But the thing that makes that difference is, I think, rushing into things and not letting the play come to you. I mean, and we see that with EKU, at least in this last game. They're rushing on that defensive end, and like I said earlier, it translates to the entire game. If you're rushing in one spot of the field, you're going to be rushing in all spots of the field. And I mean, these teams are pretty evenly matched. I'm not going to lie. I think personally, just by watching the gameplay itself, EKU is the better team here. I'm not gonna lie. They've just got to be able to calm their mindset a little bit. They're letting the game get to them.
Yeah. G1's doing a great job of controlling this ball. RPI have had control so far to start game number 5, and EKU really looking for their first clear as Earth is bounces it off the ground. War is going to take control. And that's going to be up in front of our net, and that is a nice shot there from J1 off the passive War.
I will say RPI tends to play a lot of their balls through the air. You do not see most of their goals, besides maybe one or two, have been just like in the air. It's been all their shots in the air, not on the ground. EKU, we're on the ground shooting.
Yeah.
And maybe we adopt that attacking play style of playing in the air and catch them off guard a little bit. I'm just going to have to rotate back here with no boost. If he had boost, he could actually make a great play there.
Yeah, and that is going to put the ball right up
we are
for
backwards there.
Oh.
My goodness. And we're just falling apart. I mean, you see Earth right here. He is reversing at this point. Granted, he does get bumped, but you don't see that too often in these ranks whatsoever. Yeah. So, I mean, you're down 2-0, 4 minutes. Straight to butterflies off, straight to Jared off.
Yeah, and that's a good save by North. I mean, even though it's a pretty standard clear, you cannot understate the importance of not going down 3-0 again.
Exactly. I mean, they always say that the worst score to have is a 2-0 lead. Always.
Well, then make it 3.
Let's change that statement to a 3-0 lead.
Yeah, and I just feel like, RPI, they're doing such a great job of working off each other here. And, I think we're just overcommitted on one side, and we allow them to pass to the other, and then they get a clean shot off with no defense here. We really got to turn it around, 3:45 on the clock. This is still definitely doable to, take this into our own hands, but
yeah, I mean,
it's got to be fast.
I mean, you've got plenty of time to actually make this comeback happen. And like I said, like EKU, they're just playing fast. And they've got to learn to just take control of this game, which they've shown that they could do. What a great pass, honestly, by War. And it's a great finish there by J1.
Yeah, all he has to do is just tap it a little bit, keep it up in the air.
And see right there, your rotations are completely off.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you have nobody back. I mean, your farthest back guy is past midfield, and that's a problem at all times. I mean, even if you're EKU being down as much as you are, you've got to be able to think positive. Because, I mean, it's very easy to come back. Somehow get the pass right there to
team bump as well. Earth's got to get that one up. He does. J1's going to take control of it. Groot's going to miss his shot, though. And with no boost, Earth really has to relinquish control. The demo comes through now. And that's going to be popped straight up. Yado's got to figure it out. The demo comes through. North is able to contest. But it just feels like we're always on the defensive. We're always without a player. We're always without boost. It just feels like we're a bit backwards right now.
I was about to say, two things that RPI do a really good job at. One is boost starving. We never seem to have boost whatsoever. And if we do, it is the smallest sliver of boost you can possibly think of. And the other thing is they're really good at demoing at the right times.
Mm-hmm.
Because I won't say all, but most of their demos come when they're in the attacking defense. And when you get a demo while you're attacking, you're giving yourself an unfair advantage. Honestly, 3-2 at the goal. I mean, kind of hard to beat if we're being perfectly honest here.
Mm-hmm. Couple missed shots. War's going to take control of it. Bounce it over towards the goal. Just narrow misses. He goes up, tries to stop it. Will not be able to get into his control. North tries to clear it out, and it will go to the other side of the field. J1's going to catch that, though. Earth on the rebound. Going to send it over to North. He has to take a second. Will pop that over on. War's going to send that up.
Yato's gonna also hit it off the wall.
And this ball is just in the air forever, it feels like.
That is Rocket League, my guy.
Mm-hmm.
This game is meant to be
Oh.
played in the air.
Oh.
Great shot by Earth. Unfortunately, can't get it to Yato there. Yato's gonna have a great pass to Earth. See what he can do with it. Unfortunately, War's gonna be there.
And a great play by Yato to stay back there. North's going to be in rotation. We'll be able to take that
Great
off.
save by North. Great challenge. Way to read that.
Yato will miss there. J1's going to take control. Send it back towards his own net, though. Earth is going to put it up. North for the shot and will make one.
Almost got saved, but we'll put one in the back of the net. And, you know, maybe that's confidence booster.
Yeah.
To be perfectly honest. It's always nice to see one go in. I think just scoring once is a confidence booster no matter where you are in the game or the series.
Yeah, and then, honestly, I mean, this is still doable, but you really got to see it turn around fast. Got to take control of this one pretty early on. Yato going to go for the shot. It will pass it to Earth, who's going to take it into the corner. You're going to see a goal here ASAP.
You really do. EKU, do you even... Do you try at this point, or to like actually win this game, or do you try to maybe get one goal? Unfortunately, Chelsea.
Well, now I think you kind of just.
I think if you're EKU here, is you keep them from scoring for the rest of the half, but then also at the same time, try to get yourself one. If you give yourself one, it's confidence booster.
Yeah.
Having one and not being blown out is great. Give yourself 2 goals. You got 30 seconds to score one. I think it's a great idea. Get your confidence somewhere. North is here by himself.
Yeah, that's right, unfortunate.
And I don't understand that play whatsoever. And, you know, it honestly happens early on in the games, too. Unlucky there. War's going to be able to put another one in.
Yeah, it really feels like RPI found their stride here, where they are working pretty cohesively. and I think a large part of it is, like you said, the boost, starving and the pressure that they are putting on the EKU. They're forcing them to a lot of uncomfortable situations.
Yeah, and I think, knowing how League works, you're used to uncomfortable situations in like ranked games. But even in League, it's just it's a total different animal. It really is. So, if you're EKU, you know how to get comfortable. Just get there. That's the thing. Like, at this point, you're just messing with your own mind. That's what you're doing.
Yeah, I agree, man. It's just going to be a matter of battling back now. And, you've already won 2 games in the series. Just going to win 2 more, but RPI Rev, they have a little bit of wiggle room in terms of what they can do here. They can afford to lose 1 more here, but obviously they're looking to close it out pretty soon.
They are.
I just feel like, in these past couple games, we've lost a lot of our aggression that we saw, game 1, game 3.
I would agree, 100%. I think in our minds we've changed to a very defensive scheme, and honestly, that's just not our game. We're a very attacking team. A great shot by North. He might be able to finish it. Unfortunately, can't. I love the shot though. It's great. Look at the Yato. He's gonna get bumped, but he's gonna get a demo. Great chow.
Yeah, good contest there from North. Earth's going to be able to pop that one up, and he's going to follow this one towards the goal. Gets it off the wall.
It's going to go straight down. War has no boost. And I think if you're EKU right there, you see that full boost, just even if you're not hitting the ball, still that boost from War. Because War is going to be able to use every single last bit of it to do something.
A little bit of a bump there. Prevents the follow-up for Yato, but he will put the ball in the center of the goal.
War's actually going to miss this. They're all actually going to miss this, to be perfectly honest.
War.
Great pass by War. Great shot by Group. We've got to get this out.
Yeah, and there it goes. And that's
Yato's got some time.
Yep, that's going to catch him off.
Yes, there we go.
Yes. Yeah, that was a great play. I think RPI found themselves a little too comfortable there. They overcommit. Especially with War. He's the closest one back, but he's behind Yato and with no boost and not able to get in front in order to block that one. So EKU, they're going to take their lead early here, and they're still going to put up a fight.
back, as they should. I mean, they're not out of this series whatsoever. And so, just put your foot on the gas pedal. Earth's going to have a great clear. As that can be able to call his own shot and make this 2-0 for EKU.
Yeah, off the wall, and honestly, great play by Schreier there. He probably gets the calm from Earth. He doesn't go for any sort of, flings over on that one. He lets Earth take it.
I liked it. Like, because you can make that shot very difficult, but Earth's like, no, I'm just going to put it in the back of the net, secure this goal, let's not do anything fancy. I like that.
Yeah, War is going to try to take over now. He is going to put it up, but it will get bounced off. Earth tries to go for the clear. It is going to get sent over to Yato. He will be able to bounce that one into the corner. It's going to be up in front of the net, and will not be able to find it, but certainly EKU doing a good job of using more of that pressure that we saw in games 1 and 3.
I agree.
It's a nice little shot there.
Honestly, okay. Almost got me stopping right there. I thought you put it in. But I honestly think EKU is playing a little different in games 1 and 3 that they won, to be perfectly honest. Or the fact that I think they're trying to play a little bit more simple.
Yeah, I agree. And, it just seems like they're doing a really good job of putting the ball where it needs to be. Like, just catching RPI on their pushes, and that's going to send right in front of the goal. And
unfortunate right there, you just can't tap it.
Yeah.
But I mean, like we saw in our first 2 wins, like we were creating. Like, let's just take Earth for example, because he went off. He created his own shots. What a pinch right there. Are we gonna just be able to get on goal? That would be great. We do have one demo, but that should give us enough time just to rotate back. What a shot.
Yeah.
What a shot.
Yeah, you have to tip your cap to that one.
That is a great shot.
Yeah, and honestly, it's the follow-up that does it. That just landing perfectly in order to scoot that one in.
I mean, it just trickles in.
Yeah.
That's all it does. As slow as can be, but there's no stopping it whatsoever. But like I was saying, like we saw Earth create a lot for himself, and not necessarily team as a whole. I think that's what EKU is doing this game. Like they're creating for each other.
Yeah.
And that's honestly a difference maker. Whenever you're not just creating for yourself, but you're creating for your team, because you open up the field so much more.
Yeah.
Because then the other team has to be on their toes, watching everybody, and not just you with the ball.
Yeah, and honestly, EKU, they are running into some friction here, but they're doing a great job of maneuvering around it. Yato with a nice double hit, and I mean that's going to keep the ball in the corner. Not going to be there.
Get a hit. It's going to be a 2v2 situation. Clear it, get it out.
Yeah. A good demo there on the War. J1's going to miss.
North's got some time. Gets it
Right
over
off
to
the back of the
defender.
wall. Yo's going to bounce that one. It's going to get taken by J1.
EKU's got to get back here. We've got one man back. What a
Nice.
save by North. That's a hard one. Talk about quick reactions there.
Yeah, they're doing a great. I mean, and that's without boost as well. Even though we're still being boost starved, but
We're
unfortunately,
doing like that. We see a great shot by War. Just great creation.
Yeah, just succumbing to the pressure where they take 2, 3, 4 good shots in a row, and we block the first 3, but after that we've overcommitted to different sides. We're out of boost. We can't get back in time. And the 4th one goes in. That's gonna be a tie game here. And what could potentially
North actually has a wide open goal, and
Oh.
unfortunately, they're not going to be able to hit this.
Yeah, that was almost
Man, it was so pretty,
disgusting.
too.
Yeah.
Coming right to the middle. I thought you were going to go for it. They actually pinched that. I did not expect that whatsoever.
Yeah, J1, I mean, he could have gotten a good shot off there. Unfortunately, he's going to clip the wrong side of it, and so EKU will be in a position where they have to clear this. It's going to land in front of the net. Earth is going to be able to get that out, and that's really the play that you want to see. That'll get RPI. That'll be the ball in their corner.
I mean, we got 30 seconds tied 2-2. I think if you don't want this to get an OT. I think you just, oh my goodness. Or how do you even get that somewhere close? I think if you're EKU, the longer you drag this game out, I think the more that War is going to just bring out everything he's got. That's the last thing you honestly need right now.
Yeah, and Moore is doing a great job. J1's going to be able to pop that ball up. 3 seconds. Groot's going to hit a shot off, and really it's just get it down to the ground, and it will go that way. We are overtime here in game number 6. This is off to the kickoff. EKU is going to win the kickoff. They will not be able to control the ball, though, and War is going to get a hold on it. He's going to try to chase that one down. A great clear by Yato there. J1 going to take over.
That's a great
North.
demo by Group, but a great reaction by North.
Yeah.
We've got to just get our rotations back there. We are by ourselves. No boost whatsoever.
Oh, hits over to his own. The ball is going to be up in the air. Earth and Yato over towards that side. North going to stay in front of the goal. Earth going to work on a clear. We'll hit it once, hit it twice. Up in the air. War's going to be able to bounce that off. Demo comes through onto Earth. Groot's going to take control of it. J1 sends it down to him. But Strider's going to put it back into the corner. It's going to be up in the middle. Yato's going to take control of that one. Send it back over. Earth's going to be the closest one. J1 goes for the fake. Drops down. Hits it over top. Yato going to be close.
Alright, this should be on goal. Good play by Yato.
Yeah, and a great way to launch it over by North there. Ward tries to take it back over. Yato will not be in position, but Earth will be there. Great set of rotations there.
That's a great demo there by North. You're going to give yourself an advantage 3v2 here on this defensive end.
And he forces J1 to slow down.
Okay, he's going to go back. Right? Oh, no way.
Oh!
That is
Heartbreaking.
unfortunate.
Heartbreaking way to take that one.
What a shot.
Yeah, he just...
I don't know. I don't know if he meant to do that. That is absolutely insane. You know, that is unfortunately series EKU losing 4-2.
Yeah. And you know, that's a tough one there. That's a tough one to take the L on.
Yeah, I mean it's week 1. You hate losing week 1,
Yeah.
honestly.
And, you know, they could have taken that game 6, we would have seen a game 7, but, you know, just, I think the small things that you're talking about, you know, those small overchells, those small double commits, you know, they are just, the tiniest little margin of error can catapult.
No, I agree. I do think they have a lot of positives to take away.
Mm-hmm.
They're very good attacking,
Mm-hmm.
but the problem is they had a hard time getting to the attacking point.
Yeah.
Once
Stuck
they
up
were
the
there, they
defense a
were
lot.
good.
Yeah.
They just, when it came to the defensive end, I mean, we just struggled. We fell under pressure is what happened.
Mm-hmm.
And so if you can strengthen that part of your game
Yeah.
as a team and just be confident, it's all going to correlate with everything else. We saw this with White last semester.
Mm-hmm.
They fell apart in their defensive, like, just part of the game.
Mm-hmm.
And they became super strong there. And whenever that happened, you saw the team winning games and
Yeah.
improving every week. Maroon has a very talented team. They really do. They're just, league is a different type of play. In any competitive title, it really is. And just a new league is going to bring new jitters, new nerves. They kind of got together in this week 1, but it's just not there yet, and that's okay because it's week 1.
Yeah.
I think if you're EKU though, like there's a lot to take away, goods and bads, pros and cons. I think really you got to get your rotations. That's one thing that you really got to get fine-tuned, sharpen up. But your actions too, because a lot of times there's a lot of opportunities where if we just reacted a second sooner, there's a goal.
Yeah.
Where there's something out of our defensive end.
Yeah.
And it just didn't happen. Little things in the grand scheme of things. That's what they are.
Yeah.
They're very little.
It's literally just like the smallest, minute details. One grain of sand doesn't make a heap, but as they slowly pile up.
Exactly. But I think, if you're EKU Maroon right here, you take a lot away from this.
Yeah.
And you should be really proud. RPI is a good team.
Yeah, and
They're
I think,
very good.
War especially. The things that he was doing on the field were very impressive, and then obviously you can't discount J1, you can't discount Groot, but War. When he would get control of the ball, it was just relentless. And I do think that an element is, how do we, break out of, when we're being boost starved? Because, you can win without boost, but it sure is a hell of a lot easier when you've got it.
Agree. And I mean, that all comes with rotations
Yeah.
at the end of the day. It really does. Because those little things lead to more problems.
Mm-hmm.
And I mean, but your EKU, you lose 4-2. It's not a 4-0 sweep. I think you have a lot to be confident about. You have 2 wins. You got a lot of positives. Take those positives from those wins and put those into your losses, really. And whenever you get everything clicking, which I think we'll see a lot of that next week. I mean, I think we'll see a different Maroon team, to be perfectly honest.
Yeah, I agree 100%. Well, that is going to do it for us tonight. And, we will be back tomorrow. I think it's going to be us again for some nice Overwatch action.
So,
that will be fun. I am excited for that.
Yes,
We won a clean sweep last week. So, we're going to keep the train moving. Esports at EKU. We're doing a lot of good things here.
Yes, sir.
So,
yes, sir.
That has been it for us. I'm Alan.
I'm Zach.
And we will see you all next time.